Hello again, Lockpicking Paul here, and what I've got tonight are two 7-lever gun-safe locks. I think they're gun-safe locks. I think this one is a Yale, and I think this one is a Walsall. I'm not entirely sure, there are no markings on them, but that's what I think they are anyway. Not all locks were created equal. Like I said, both of these are 7 levers, they are the same format lock, and they're probably interchangeable on the, if you went to the gun safe, you could swap them over. But one is a lot more effective than the other. This 7-lever lock, I can get this open in 20 or 30 seconds. This one, several minutes, and not every time. And that's because this one has 4 anti-pick notches on 4 of the levers, or false gates, if that's what you want to call them. And they make all the difference in the world. And if you get into one of them, it's game over. Just like a Chubb battleship, it just locks up. You go to try and sort of release the bolt and everything drops. It's basically start over. So what I thought we'd do is we'll get these set up in a vise, and we'll pick them both, and we'll do a gut and a compare of the levers. But you'll see just a simple change makes such an effective lock. All right, back in a short while. See you in a moment. Okay, so we'll do the easy one first, then we'll do a difficult one, and then we'll do a gut of both of them, just to compare the very simple changes that make all the difference. So let's get this just open nice and quick. There we go. That's open. Let's cover up that hole. Is that through? Yeah, it's through. Right, do have to be very careful on the tension control here. It's not binding. Why is that not binding? That's better. Doing little nibbles at the levers. If you go into one of these anti-pick notches, it's game over. Oh no, false gate. That's it, game over. Look at that, we're in. It's wedged, that's not coming out. So, yeah, let's give it one more go. Oh, tricky. Just so reminiscent of a Chubb battleship. Yeah, that felt pretty good. They're all set. I don't think we're in a false gate yet. Still too much moving. Getting really tiny bolt movement from the lock. Yeah, a little bit more. Right, I think I'm really at risk of going into a false gate now, so I need to be dead careful. Yeah, there you go. That is a really tricky old bloody lock. Let's get both of these gutted. And they're remarkably similar inside these locks. There's really not much in it. So, easy one on the left, hard one on the right. Show you these. Not a lot to it really. Not much in there, but let's go through these. I'll compare them lever by lever. So lever 1 of either lock. Nothing special about either of lever 1. They are basically standard levers. No false gates on lever 1. Lever 2 is where we see the first false gate on the harder lock, and that's if you lift this too high, it'll drop into there. No false gates on lever 3. Come on, get out. Got a 0 lift lever in this one, and this one's got a wicked false gate in it. Look at that. You drive into that, you're not coming out of that. In fact, that's the one. If I lock this lock up, it's that lever I hit every time. Another false on this one. Okay. Nothing, no traps on this one. So we're down to the last lever. I'm going to leave them in. This one again, nothing special about it. It's just a regular lever. This one's got the got a false gate. I just want to show you how effective this is. So I'll apply a bit of tension on this, and I'm just going to push the lever up. That will now sit there. I've got no tension on it, and if you pull it out with the tensioner, you'll literally drop every lever in the lock. So these are super effective as anti-pick devices. See if we can get this in here. So yeah, so you're tensioning it like that, you're locked up, no lever movement at all. You go to rotate it back outwards. The minute that lever drops, everything else will drop. There's a very fine line between getting out of a false trap or a false gate or an anti-pick notch and not dropping all of the other levers. That is super frustrating. Very, very effective. And there's nothing between these two locks. They're both purple belts, except one is much, much, much harder than the other. So there you go. What I think is a Yale and what I think is a Walsall 7-lever safe locks. All right. Cheers.